Hello, my name's Rob. I wrote a book once called Haunted Oxford, and this story is taken from that book. The book is still available. Get it from all good bookshops or go to robsbookshop.com. This particular story is called The Digger of Jesus College, and here's a picture of Jesus College as it was many, many years ago. And this story dates from many, many years ago. It features particularly a lady called Lady Ogilvy. She wasn't a lady at this particular time, and the time in question is the year 1947, a very important year from many points of view. She was then the wife of the principal of this college, Jesus College, and the story is very much about her stay there. Later, she became the principal of a college herself, but that's another story. So, one night, they were about to go to bed in the principal's lodging. Very nice house, which you get for being the principal, the head of this particular college. There's a picture of the front of it there. He'd already gone to bed and was probably almost asleep. She couldn't sleep. She hadn't yet gone to bed, and she heard a dog barking. And this was wrong. Dogs were not allowed in the college in those days. So she rushed to the window, which overlooked the principal's garden. And she looked down and she saw not a dog, but a person digging in the garden. The person looked very old-fashioned, wearing old-fashioned costume. He dug a hole and then moved to another place and started digging up the lawn again, digging another hole. So she rushed to the bed and said, "Quick, quick, come." He was just about to go to sleep, the principal, but she dragged him to the window and they saw together that there was someone digging up the lawn. He said, "Oh, I can't be bothered with this at this time of night. I've got to go to sleep. I've got an early meeting." And he went back to bed. He loved to sleep. She went to bed too, but couldn't sleep. Are you surprised? Next morning, she got up very early, woke the principal himself up, said, "Quick, we must go and see what's happened to the garden." She took him down to the garden. They opened the door and looked at it, and it was perfectly normal, just as it had been the day before. "There," he said, "we just imagined that. I'm going to a meeting." And she said, "I'm going to find out more about this." And she did. She went to the annals of the college and other reference sections. She ended up in a period which is very important for ghosts in Oxford, the period of the Civil War. Many of you will know of it. From 1642 to 1646, Oxford became the capital of England. The first battle took place to the north of Oxford, and the king lost that battle. After it, he made his way back towards London with the remains of his force, but could not get in to his city, his capital. It had been taken by the parliamentarians, the other side. So he retreated to a place called Oxford and made that his capital for the rest of the Civil War. Mary Ogilvy, in her researches, found two interesting things. One, that Jesus College was the college for ladies of the important parts of the King's army, the generals and so on. And also she found the story of Lord Grandison. Lord Grandison was an important part of the King's army. He'd been actually fighting in Bristol. A heavy battle took place, and poor Lord Grandison was injured with a bullet through his thigh. So he had to make his way as best he could back to Oxford to recover from this terrible wound. Well, he did manage to get there, and the first place he went to, obviously, was Jesus College, where his wife was living. And he found his wife in bed with another man. How dreadful. The poor man, injured in Bristol, made his way all the way back to Oxford, to his wife, and found her in bed with another man. An argument took place, obviously, and a fight with the lover of Lady Grandison versus Lord Grandison in his injured situation. And in that battle, Lord Grandison was killed. And the story goes that they buried the body of Lord Grandison in the garden at the back there. So, we now have an idea of what may have caused the haunting, and it is assumed that the digger of Jesus College is actually the lover of Lady Grandison, coming back to dig him up and apologise for not only stealing his wife, but taking his life. But he'll never find him. Lord Grandison isn't there. His daughter, Barbara Castlemaine, very, very important figure in history, one of the top mistresses of Charles II, was quite rich from her association with Charles II, no doubt. And she knew about this story, had his body exhumed and taken to Christ Church, to the cathedral there. And if you go there, you can find a memorial to Lord Grandison. So, that's the end of the story, but not quite. The college, Jesus College, is still searching for Lady Grandison. During her stay in the college during the Civil War, she clocked up a very big bill for food and drink and never paid it, so they'd like to find her. And that is the end of the story of the digger of Jesus College. If you want more stories, then come back to my channel. It's called Rob's Oxford. And while you're here, do like and subscribe. And there will be more of these ghost stories, plus lots of stories about Oxford, the colleges, the history, the tunnels, etc., etc. Bye-bye.